7 empty bottles, me head was a thumping like a drum in a battle. The room was a spinning, the floor was a wave. Last night was a blinder, I barely was saved. Hey, diddly-die-do, whiskey and porter and rivers of brew. 7 empty bottles and a song on me lips. We'll drink to the morning with another few sips. Oi, oi, oi! The crack never quits. We started at Murphy's with a round for the lads, and on to O'Brien's for more of the mad. We sang about rebels and girls we once knew, till the barman cried mercy at 2:30. Hey, diddly-die, diddly-die-do, whiskey and porter and rivers of brew. 7 empty bottles and a song on me lips. We'll drink to the morning with another few sips. Oi, oi, oi! The crack never quits. Pockets are empty, me voice is all hoarse, but I do it again with no hint of remorse. For the night's full of laughter, and the friends by me side are worth every hangover, every wild ride. Hey, diddly-die, diddly-die-do, whiskey and porter and rivers of brew. 7 empty bottles and a song on me lips. We'll drink till the morning with another few sips. Oh yeah, yeah. The crack never quits. The topsails, I've lost me leg. I'm shipping up to Boston, whoa! I'm shipping up to Boston, whoa! I'm shipping up to Boston, whoa! I'm shipping off to hug my wooden leg. Lived in Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He'd a beautiful brogue, so rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. You see, he'd a sort of the tippling way. With the love of the liquor, poor Tim was born, and to help him on with his work each day, he'd a drop of the crater every morn. Whack full the dawn, now dance to your partner, wealth the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth, I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim was rather full, His hip felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and he broke his skull, and they carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out upon the bed, with a gallon of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head. His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First they brought in tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry, such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Tim Mavourneen, why did you die? Hold your gob, said Paddy McGee. Then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Oh, Biddy, says she, you're wrong, I'm sure. Biddy gave her a belt in the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Then the war did soon engage. It was a woman to woman and man to man. Shenanigans law was all the rage, and a row and eruption soon began. Then Mickey Maloney raised his hat when a bucket of whiskey flew at him. It missed, and falling on the bed, the liquor scattered over Tim. Timothy, see how he rises, Timothy rising from the bed. Send word your whiskey around like blazes, thundering Jesus. Do you think I am dead?
Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. As long as a bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with a bagpipe, some music for to play. That's how they show respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner putting out her grief, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. Kept a bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. That's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. In the morning after emptying the jug, Doyle rolls up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. We fixed the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time, and at 2:15 we argued it was 9. That's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. They left the hearse on George Street outside Sundance Saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard, so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there, they'd left the corpse behind. That's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Hey!
Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 500 years like gelling night have blown us all to hell. What Savior rests while on his cross we die, while forgotten freedom burns, as the shepherd led his lambs astray to the digger and the gun. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. I watch and stare as Rosen's eyes turn a darker shade of red, and the bullet with the sniper lie in their bloody gutless cell. Must we starve on crumbs from long ago? Through bars these men made steel. Is it a great or little thing we fought, knelt, the conscience blessed to kill? Must it take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. But maybe it's the way you were taught, or maybe it's the way we fought. But a smile never grins without tears to begin, for each kiss is a cry we all lost, though there is nothing left to gain but for the banshee that stole the grave. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Past blight memories seem to fade. No color left but black and white, and soon will all turn gray. But may these shadows rise to walk again with lessons truly learned, when the blossom flowers in each our hearts shall beat a newfound flame. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? In the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Singing drunken
Gather round, ye lads and lasses, come from near and far. There's a hoolie in the village beneath the evening star. The fiddles are a-calling, the bodhrán's beating loud. We'll dance till the morning in a merry Irish crowd. Oh, raise the for Paddy's grand hoolie, with whiskey and porter and music so truly. We'll sing and we'll swing till the cows come home, in this Irish pub where the good times roam. Hey ho, the crack is mighty tonight. There's stout for the thirsty and porter for the bold. The stories get taller as the night grows old. From Cork to Donegal, from Belfast to the Glen, we're all one big family when the session begins. Oh, raise the roof for truly. We'll sing and we'll swing till the cows come home. In this Irish pub where the good times roam. Hey ho! The crack is mighty tonight. Are all laughing, the boys are in cheer. No troubles can find us when the music is here. So lift up your voices and join in the fun till the sun rises golden and the party's not done. Hey ho! The crack is mighty tonight. Hey ho, we'll do it again, all right. From me home I started, left the girls of two nearly broken-hearted. Saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grieving tears to smother. Then off to reap the corn, be where I was born. Cut to Stow Blackthorn to banish ghosts, some goblins. A brand new pair of brogues rattling o'er the bogs, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin. Whack for Lolly-Rock. In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary. Started by daylight, me spirits bright and airy. Took a draught of the pure, keep me heart from sinking. That's the Paddy's cure whenever he's on drinking. To see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me curious style, 'twould set your heart a-bubbling. And asked if I was hired, wages I required, till I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin. Whack for Lolly-Rock. In Dublin next year they thought it such a pity to be soon deprived of view of that fine city. When then I took a stroll on among the quality bunda that was stole all in a neat locality. Something crossed me mind when I looked behind. No bundle could I find upon me stick a wobbling, and quieting for the rogues that me cannot brogue wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin. Whack for Lolly-Rock. The birds of Liverpool and me safely landed. Called myself a fool, I could no longer stand it. Blood began to boil, temper I was losing. Poor old Erin's Isle they began abusing. The ramming so says I, be shiller like I let fly. Some Galway boys were nigh, and so I was a hobbling. With a loud hooray, drinking the affray, we quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin. Whack for Lolly-Rock. Garcia. I am welcome to Almeria. We have sin gas and con leche. We have fiesta and feria. We have the song of the Chachona, brandy and half Corona, Leonardo and his accordion, calamari and macaroni. Come on, you rambling boys of pleasure and ladies of easy leisure. We must say adios until we see Almeria once again. There's a minstrel there, you see, and he stoppeth 1 and 3. He whispers in this one's ear, will you kindly kill a dog for me? Now he has 1 chacona in the bingo. All the town has watched this crazy gringo as he pulls off the doll's head laughing, and Meraldo throws its body in the sea. Come on, you rambling boys of pleasure and ladies of easy leisure. We must say adios until we see Almeria once again. Ay, ay. Hey. El 25 de agosto abrió sus ojos Jaime Ferli, pero el bebé sin guante Jim Campari se tendió para cerrarlos, y Castelo, el rey de la América, y suntuosa Caito Riordan non rompere mescoliones, los gritos fuera de las casas. Come on, you rambling boys of pleasure and ladies of easy leisure. We must say adios until we see Almeria once again. Please, Miss Boy. Ay. We hit the town at 7 with fire in our veins. The pubs were all open, no time for the chains. We drank to the health of the lads and the lasses, till the floor started spinning like runaway glasses. Aye, 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 the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Whack full the laddie, full the laddie down. Pints in the air and the fiddle's on fire. We'll drink till we drop in this drunken empire. Oi, oi, oi. The crack was 90. The barman was singing, the girls were all dancing. We stole every bottle, no asking or chancing. We fought with the shadows and laughed at the dawn, till the coppers came running, but we were long gone. Oi, 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 the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Whack full the laddie, full the laddie down. Pints in the air and the fiddle's on fire. We'll drink till we drop, then the drunken empire. Now me head's like a hammer, me pockets are bare, but I'd do it again without a single care. For the nights full of madness and friends by the score, worth every hangover forevermore. Oi, oi. We'll make it 90 once more tonight. From the hills of Connemara to the streets of old Dublin, we gather together when the workday's done in, with fiddles and laughter and stories to tell, in this emerald island where the good times dwell. Raise your glass high to the friends by your side, with a whiskey and porter and unbreakable pride. We'll sing through the night till the stars fade away, in the heart of the pub where the music will play. Hey, hey, raise your glass high. The troubles may linger, but tonight they can wait. We'll dance in the sawdust and tempt our own fate, from strangers to brothers in one rousing cheer. The crack is the king when the company's here. Raise your glass high to the friends by your side, with whiskey and porter and unbreakable pride. We'll sing through the night till the stars fade away, in the heart of the pub where the music will play. Hey, hey, raise your glass high. So here's to the mornings we'll curse with a grin, and the nights we'll remember where the fun begins. Through storm and through sunshine, we'll always return to the fire in the hearth and the lessons we've learned. Raise your glass high tonight and forever.
Drank the pub dry, it was a sight to behold. We started at 7 and the barman grew old. Pints lined the counter like soldiers on parade. We sang rebel songs till the glasses all swayed. Hey! Whack for the diddle day. Raise up your glass and we'll drink it away. The porter was flowing, the whiskey was high. We drank the whole pub till the sun kissed the sky. Hey, hey! The night we drank the pub dry. Swimming and wouldn't come out. Mary the barmaid joined in for a reel. We danced on the tables with our boots on our heels. Whack for the diddle day. Raise up your glass and we'll drink it away. The porter was flowing, the whiskey was high. We drank the whole pub till the sun kissed the sky. Hey, hey, the night we drank the pub dry.
never forget, with a song in our hearts and a drop on our deck.
Whack for the diddle for the dead old day. We'll do it again come St. Patrick's Day.
As I rode across the wild Wicklow mountains, I spotted Sergeant Kelly, his silver he was counting. I drew out my blunderbuss and flashed my trusty blade. I roared, hand it over now or meet your final fate.
Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o.
I gathered up his coinage, a glittering heavy haul, raced back through the twilight to my sweetheart in the hall. She promised me forever, swore her heart was mine alone, but that faithless Colleen sold me out and left me thrown.
Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o.
Half asleep and reeling, I crept into a room with my treasure by my side, unaware of coming doom. 6 or 7 shadows bursting through the door. Sergeant Kelly led the charge, I blasted him to the floor.
Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o.
Some lads chase the glory, some chase fortune's call, some dream of cannons roaring and empires rising tall. Me, I crave the quiet, wrapped in my darling's arms, but now
mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da.
whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o. Murphy called last orders at 9:30, but we weren't for leaving, we put up a fight. We locked all the doors and we turned up the heat, poured one more for the road, couldn't stay on our feet.
Fall-de-roll-de-riddle, fall-de-roll-de-day.
Murphy's last round, we'll drink it away, with porter and whiskey and a song in the air. We'll toast to the crack till the morning's despair. Murphy's lies around. The barman was a-weeping, the clock struck the dawn, but we sang rebel tunes till the barrels were gone. We danced with the ghosts of the nights gone before, till the sun came a-calling and knocked on the door. Fall-de-roll-de-riddle, fall-de-roll-de-day. Murphy's last round, we'll drink it away, with porter and whiskey and a song in the air. We'll toast to the crack till the morning's despair. Hey-ho! Murphy's last round. He's in heaven with a pint in his hand, looking down on the pub in this green blessed land. He winks at the lads and he raises a cheer. Keep drinking, me boys, I'll be buying next year. Hey! Ho! Murphy's last road!
the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's fading and the heather's falling. 'Tis you must leave and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed in white with snow. I'll be here waiting in the summer shadow. Oh, Daddy boy, I love you so. If I am gone, as gone I well may be, you'll find the spot where I am gently resting, and kneel beside and say a prayer for me. And come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed in white with snow. I'll be here waiting in the summer shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
In the corner of O'Malley's where the Guinness flows like rain, there were 20 lads at 7:30, all swearing they'd remain. But by 10:30 the coffins came, the bodies hit the floor, and the barman started counting heads like he was keeping score. Hey! Oh, raise your glass to the last man standing, the king of stout, the prince of porter. Hey, hey. All the rest are face down landed, he's the only one who didn't falter. Hey, hey. Slain to the stubborn bastard who can drink the county dry. Here's to the last man standing, and the rest of ye good night, goodbye. Hey. Young Tommy tried to match him, said I'll drink ye under the table. But after 7 pints he started talking to the coat rack that he's stable. Big Mick from the building site swore he'd never tap out first. Now he's cuddling the jukebox like it owes him child support, the curse. Oh, raise your glass to the last man standing, the legend of the sticky floor. While the rest are dreaming and crash landing, he's still asking for one more. Slain to the iron liver who laughs at closing time. Here's to the last man standing, the rest are doing pantomime. The barmaid gave up counting, she just leaves the taps on free. Says if you're still up right at sunrise, the next round's on me. Old Paddy's in the corner, he's been dead 3 nights they say, but he's still got a pint in his cold dead hand. So who are we to nay? Now the lights are low, the clock says 1/4 the dawn. There's only one soul upright, and the rest are bloody gone. He raises up his final pint, gives a crooked grin so wide, and whispers to the empty bar, boys, I think I finally died. So raise your glass to the last man standing, the ghost who wouldn't fall. He outdrank the saints, the sinners, the band, and he's still bloody standing, yo. Swine to the mad immortal who can drink the reaper dry. Here's to the last man standing till the sun comes up, goodbye. And if ye see him tomorrow, if ye see him tomorrow, light, city humming late at night, laughter warm against the cold, eyes like stories never told. She said stay a while, don't rush away, held my hand in a quiet way, fiddle cried in the crowded swirl. That's how I fell for a Belfast girl. Hey, Belfast girl, hold me tight through the dark, through the night. Hey, Belfast girl, hearts unfurl in the spin of a changing world. Fast as a tune, true as a pearl, I found my home with a Belfast girl. Dance like joy and dance like truth, half wild hope, half steady proof. Every step said I'm still here, every smile chased off the fear. When the song went high and the floor went fast, she laughed and said make it last. In that moment boy met world, I knew my love was a Belfast girl. Hey, Belfast girl, hold me tight through the dark, through the night. Hey, Belfast girl, hearts unfurl in the spin of a changing world. Fast as a tune, true as a pearl, I found my home with a Belfast girl. She said love's not loud, it's staying strong when the night feels rough and the road feels long. Then she leaned in close mid-reel and the whole damn room stood still. Hey, Belfast girl, hear that sound? Two hearts beating solid ground. Hey, Belfast girl, morning near, still dancing, still right here. Hey, fiddle on fire. Hey, life in a whirl, I cross the world for a Belfast girl. Hey. Through dark, through light and night. Through the noise, through the swirl, all my love to a Belfast girl. Hey! One, two, play it! Play it! Met her late by the harbor wall, last pint ringing closing call. Boots worn thin, hair tight, tight. Smile said trouble, I said night. She grabbed my sleeve, said don't stand still, move those feet or never will. Fiddle screamed and the floorboard swirled. That's how it starts with a Galway girl. Hey, Galway girl, spin me round, shake the roof, shake the ground. Hey, Galway girl, all night long, sing it wrong, sing it strong. Fast as the tune, wild as the world, no slowing down with a Galway girl. She knew the words to every song, sang them fast and mostly wrong. Dragged me through a set I'd never known, laughed me back when I hit the floor. The band went quicker, crowd went mad, best bad dancing I've ever had. Someone yelled okay, like it was law, and the night said yes and gave us more. Hey, Galway girl, spin me round, shake the roof, shake the ground. Hey, Galway girl, all night long, sing it wrong, sing it strong. She said no promises, don't slow the pace, this night won't wait for a careful face. Then she clapped once, stepped once hard, and the tune took off like a runaway cart. Hey, Galway girl, hear that roar, whole damn place begging for more. Hey, Galway girl, dawn comes quick, sore feet still can't sit, fiddle on fire, boots in a blur. This is the spell of a Galway girl.
Down by Galway Bay, where the wild Atlantic roars, we gathered in the hundreds on the old stone cottage floors. The fire was blazing high, the porter flowing free, and every proud Irish heart was singing wild and free. Oh, the rebel hearts are beating loud tonight, singing songs of freedom in the firelight. Love is in the air, laughter shakes the walls, we're dancing hand in hand till the morning calls. Whack full the diddle-o, the crack is mighty grand. Proud sons and daughters of this rebel land, raise your voices high, let the whole world know. In Ireland tonight the rebel spirits glow. Old Sean starts the foggy dew and the room begins to sway. Young Neil joins the chorus with a smile that lights the way. We're spinning round the tables, boots stomping on the ground. Every rebel song we sing makes the sweetest sound. Oh, the rebel hearts are beating loud tonight, singing songs of freedom in the firelight. Love is in the air, laughter shakes the walls, we're dancing hand in hand till the morning calls. Whack full the diddle-o, the crack is mighty grand. Proud sons and daughters of this rebel land, raise your voices high, let the whole world know. In Ireland tonight the rebel spirits glow. There's kisses in the corner and toasted days gone by, a tear for fallen heroes but a sparkle in every eye. From Cork to Donegal we're one beneath the stars, proud Irish blood is pumping through our rebel hearts. So here's to every rebel who dared to stand and fight, and here's to every lover dancing in the firelight. Oh, the rebel hearts are beating louder still, singing every verse until we've had our fill. Love is burning bright, laughter fills the sky, we're dancing through the night till the sun is high. Whack full the diddle-o, one more rebel cheer, for the pride of Ireland gathered here. Raise your voices higher, let the whole world see the rebel hearts of Ireland are wild and free. What a night to remember, proud, loud and full of
I walked into the locum on a Friday night so grand. The barman gave a nod and said the usual, understand. He tilted up the glass just right, let the surge do its thing. 2/3 full of midnight, then the creamy creme takes wing. That first sip hits like heaven, smooth as silk and deep as sin. Washes all the week away before the night begins. From Dublin town to every county, north and south we sing. There's nothing like a proper pint to make the heart take wing. Oh, the black stuff, the black stuff, Guinness in me hand. Raise it high and drink it down across this lovely land. From the pour to the saddle, from the first drop to the last, it's the king of all the brews. Long may the good times last. Slime tip to the creamy head so fine. Guinness in the glass and good friends by your side. Hey ho, let it flow, let the crack run wild and free. The black stuff's calling, come and drink with me. Your man beside me's telling tales of nights he can't recall, but one thing he remembers clear, that pint against the wall. The girls are laughing louder now, the fellas start to sway. When the fiddle kicks and cropper, we all dance the night away. No fancy cocktails needed, no champagne or wine, just a dark and velvet beauty that's been perfect since '59. It's fuel for every rebel song, it's comfort for the soul. One more round of Guinness, lads, so let the good times roll. Oh, the black stuff, the black stuff, Guinness in me hand. Raise it high and drink it down across this lovely land. From the cliffs through the Liffey, from the Gans to Galway Day, we'll toast till the morning comes to chase the dark away. Slinte, slinte, through the bank that never lies. Guinness brings the magic right into our eyes. Hey ho, let it flow, forever we'll be true. The black stuff's in our veins and we're coming after you. Here's to every pourer who knows the sacred art, to the nitrogen surge and the two-part pour from the heart. To absent friends we lift it slow, to lovers old and new. Guinness keeps the fire burning, that's what families do. The black stuff, the black stuff, Guinness in me hand. We'll drink it till the rafters shake across this emerald land. No better friend than this stout brew when the session's in full flight. We'll keep on singing Guinness songs from now until the light. Slinty, slinty, one more time before we part. Guinness in me hand, straight into me heart.
Oh, Kerry came down from the hills of the west, with red hair flying and fire in her chest. She walked in the pub at 9:45, and the crank hasn't stopped since we don't know when. Hey! Kerry, oh Kerry, the queen of the night, dancing on tables till the morning light. Pants in the air, she's raising a cheer. Kerry, the legend, let's all give a hear. Hey, 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 Kerry, hey, hey, hey. Party's not over till Kerry says when. Slinted to Kerry again and again. She drinks like a fish and she sings like a bird, turns water to whiskey or so we've all heard. The barman he trembles when she calls for more, says Kerry, me darling, you're shaking the floor. Hey! Kerry, oh Kerry, the queen of the night, dancing on tables till the morning light. Pints in the air, she's raising a cheer. Kerry, the legend, let's all give a hear. Hey, 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 Kerry, hey, hey, hey. Party's not over till Kerry says when. Slinted to Kerry again and again. She'll dance a reel till the fiddler's in bits, steal every fellow with her mischievous wits. When the guards come knocking at 3:30, Kerry just winks and says, come dance with me. Hey! Kerry, oh Kerry, the queen of the night, dancing on tables till the morning light. Pints in the air, she's raising a cheer. Kerry, the legend, let's all give a hear. Hey, 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 Kerry, hey, hey, hey. Party's not over till Kerry says when. Slinted to Kerry again and again. Slinted to Kerry again and again. Throw your hands up, clink glasses and belt that chorus. It'll go down a treat at any session. Cheers to Kerry, the wildest one in the room. Go your hands up, clink glasses and belt that
It'll go down a treat at any session. Cheers to Carrie, the wildest one in the room. Hey! Carrie, oh Carrie, the queen of the night, dancing on tables till the morning light. Pints in the air, she's raising a cheer. Carrie, the legend, let's all give a hear.
The rain can hammer down till the cows come home. We got a whiskey in the jar, and we're not alone. The barman's pouring fast, the crack is running wild. Every mammy's daughter's got the devil in her smile. Michelle's on the squeeze box, Katie's got the reel. Someone's lost a shoe, but the dancing's still unreal. The old one's telling stories, the young one's telling lies, but every heart is beating to the same sweet Irish rhyme. So raise the roof tonight, let the rafters ring. Clap your hands and stamp your feet and make the whole pub sing. From Galway to the Glens, from the Liffey to the Lee, we're alive, said Milo, felt it to the spree. Hey, hey, ho, up she rises, hey, ho, no more disguises. Every tear forgotten in the foam of a good pint. Raise the roof tonight. Your man from Cork is swearing he can dance like Michael Flatley. 2 steps and he's sideways, Jesus, someone catch him gently. The girls are linking arms now, the boys are 3 feet high. We're bouncing like the waves on a Connemara sky. No bus, no clock, no Monday morning dread, just fiddles flying faster than the thoughts inside your head. If the guards come knocking, say we're only having fun, they'll end up dancing too before the night is done. So raise the roof tonight, let the rafters ring. Clap your hands and stamp your feet and make the whole pub sing. From Donegal to Dingle, from the mountains to the sea, we're alive, slain to you and me. Hey, hey, oh, up she rises, hey, oh, paradise is right here in this madness with your people by your side. Raise the roof tonight. One for the road, sure there's no road home tonight. We'll drink to absent friends and to the morning light, to love and to the fight, and to the ones who bring the noise. Here's to every Irish heart and every Irish voice. So raise the roof tonight till the sun comes sneaking in. We'll still be laughing when the new day does begin. From every town and village, every county, every soul, we lift our glass together, let the good times roll. Hey, hey. So raise the roof